I'm going to talk about Google Classroom. So right now I have set up my Google Classroom classes that I had set for this past spring semester. I have my team sports, aerobics, I could have mentioned the classes all up in here. So to create those, you'll just click this plus button, and you can either join a class, which is what your students would do, or you could create a class, which is what I did. So whenever you create a class, you're going to put your class name, section, so we can do example class, and it is going to create a classroom for you. I think this tool is awesome just because it's a good way to keep your whole class connected. With COVID, it was nice, it gave me a space to put all of my information for my kids. We put our quizzes, that's how we communicated. I could upload their grades on there so they could see it. It was really nice. You can even add parents just to make sure if a student's not doing too well, you can add a parent so that they know when assignments are due. They get those same notifications. So whenever you create a class, you'll get this class code up here, and that is what you will show your students. You can pop it up so it's nice and big for them, or you can write it on the board, and they would then put that in that join class section, and that would add them to this class. Or another way to do it is you can go to people, and you can go to add students here, type in their name, and it will, or just type in their email, and it will send them an email inviting them to the class, and they could accept it that way as well. If you had other teachers, pairs that you wanted to add, you could add them right here so they would be able to adjust and change things on the Google Classroom. You can upload their grades up here. I can show you one of my classes. So if you click on grades, it's really nice because it will show you who has turned in what and who has not turned in. If it's missing, you can view it. You can send them a message saying just, hey, just checking in, you haven't turned this in, letting them know. And it will just, if it's green, it lets you know that they turned it in. So if they did turn it in, say late, and you wanted to grade it, you could just click on that assignment up top, which is really nice. And then you could click on that assignment and grade it right then and there and get it turned, those points turned into them so they could see what they got. Or to see if they turned it in, you could click on the assignment and it will say 23 turned in out of, and 3 haven't. And it will show you who has turned it in and then who has it missing. So you can just find that out really fast. You don't have to spend time looking through papers to see who has and hasn't turned stuff in. Classwork is nice. I did mine by weeks. So each week I would put on there what they had every day. If you wanted to, say you only had a couple people that you wanted a workout to go to because you only had a couple online kids, that's what I did, and I can edit it. I can come over here and put who it's for. I would then just click over here for who it's for. After I was done, I would push save and it would just send that assignment to those kids, which is really nice. And then over here I could put on due, say I want it due this Friday at 3:24 at the end of the school day, and so they will get a notification that assignment is made and created and when it's due, and then on that due date it'll remind you, your students, that an assignment needs to be turned in by this day, and then if that then time passes, it'll remind your students again that if they haven't turned in the assignment, that they haven't turned in their assignment and it's past due. So I just think Google Classroom is awesome. You could also just put updates on the Google Classroom wall if you just have anything about school or that class, a quick update to your students. It's just such a very convenient tool to use, and it was really nice during COVID to keep us all in touch, and you could just put your whole curriculum right here on this Google Classroom. So it's a very helpful tool.